Welcome to Let's Talk Business Tampa Bay, a live interactive TV show where you can receive help for your business and also participate in on-air brainstorming sessions to help others in their business. And now, your hosts, Carl Lucchi and Walt Mooring.
Hey, good evening, everybody. This is our very first Let's Talk Business Tampa Bay show, and we hope to help a lot of people in business. And I'm here with Walt Mooring. He's a business coach, I should say, with Core Business Solutions, and I'm a business consultant with Success Builders. Our show is a very simple format. Basically, what we want to do is bring information to you about business, about information and tools that you can use in your business to hopefully grow your business. Instead of the typical type information that you might read in a book or you might have heard at a seminar, we're going to bring practical knowledge that we've gained over 30 years of experience. And it's our intention to have a very simple format. We want you to be involved in this so you can call in. That will be in future shows. Tonight we're not going to have call-ins because this is our first show. We also will have a guest business in that we'll do interviews with so you can learn about their business, and we'll help promote them as well as give you some insight on what is available in the Tampa Bay area. We want to pick topics, and I've got some notes here that I want to make sure I don't forget anything on the first show. But we're going to have the availability for you to call in on a telephone number, which is 813-235-0644. It's on your screen about right there. So you might want to write that down for future shows. Tonight, like I said, because it's our first show, we're not going to have a call-in. Some of the topics we're going to discuss are how to make your business distinct. Those of you who know me know that I talk about either you're very distinct in your business or you'll become extinct in your business. You've got to set yourself aside from everybody else. So we're going to devote some time to that in future shows. And then we're going to talk about things like search engine optimization. There's a lot of misinformation out there about that. I think there's a lot of people, you probably receive emails constantly about people are going to put you on the first page of Google. We want to bring the truth about that. So we'll be talking a little bit about your website and search engine optimization, and also how to design your website to make it the best you can possibly be. Believe it or not, it's not always the pretty website that works the best. So we'll be talking about that. And also the using video in your business, not only through like internet, television, but just video itself. What kind of videos do you need to use for the internet and for your business, and the right and wrong way to do that, and how to produce your own videos. Also, we're going to talk about where to advertise and promote your business. Advertising, free advertising, paid advertising, what is best for your business. So we want to make this very interactive so that you get the answers you need for your business. And we're also going to talk about business networking. Both Walt and I have networking businesses, not businesses, but internet networking meetings where we have people come, and ours are free. And but there's good places to network, and there's places that won't work for you. So we want to talk about the best ways to get the most out of your networking. And this week, we're going to discuss a little bit about distribution and marketing. And well, tell the viewers a little bit about the benefits of being a guest. You can be a guest on the show as well. We're going to have guests come on from once in a while. And Walt is going to tell you a little bit about how to be a guest and the benefits of being a guest on Let's Talk Business Tampa Bay.
The key here is, one of our missions here is to give your business more visibility, better visibility within the current market. Any business needs additional visibility. The more you get your message out to more people, the more people learn about your business, know what you provide, how you're different from others. And that's really one of the things that we want to provide to our guests, is that they have the opportunity to talk about their business, get it out to as many people as possible. And we're going to be working very, very hard to increase the distribution of this show, not only locally, but over time, nationally, we hope as well, to really make an impact for all businesses. And so that's really what we're shooting for. Bottom line, we're all about helping people with their business. Carl and I do that both with our clients, but now we have an opportunity to expand that reach so we deal with other people that aren't necessarily clients and help them grow their business. Many business people struggle with growing their business because they struggle with the idea of having to work in the business all the time. And the real key is for them to learn how to work on the business, not in the business all the time. You hear me talk about that at all the networking groups and so forth when I talk to people about business. But that's an important aspect. One of the most important aspects to growing a business is that the business owner understands that he's got to work on the business, not in it all the time. And that's critical. So this is another opportunity for a business owner to work on their business because they can get ideas, more visibility, etc. from this show. And if you'd like to be a guest business on the show, you go to this website, which is letstalkbusiness-tampabay.com. And you'll find all the information you need there to get connected with Carl and I, and we talk about how to get you on the show. And that's really the biggest benefit for all of you, any business owner, is increased visibility and increased marketing reach for your business.
Okay, thanks, Walt. So if you want to become a guest on the show, we encourage you to go to the website and check that out, and you can contact us by email or whatever if you have any questions, and we'll see if we can't get you on the show. As I said, the first topic we're going to talk about this week, and we're not going to spend a lot of time on this because this is our first show, and we're trying to get our feet and understand how we need to best do this show. We're going to talk about distribution or marketing your business. I would say that probably 90% of the people I talk to have got a great idea, they've got a great product or a great service, but they never think about when they're setting up their business how they're going to distribute it. Who's going to want it? How am I going to get to them? What is the best way to do that? And it's such an integral part of the business that sometimes I think it's more important than the actual product or service that they're trying to sell. And I can prove that. I looked up some statistics, and those of you who are my age or maybe a little younger than me might remember that in the 70s there was a product called the Pet Rock. I don't know how many people remember that. It was basically a rock in a box. And this guy bought rocks in Mexico, put them in a box, and then he started marketing those. He even taught how to train the rock. There was no internet back then. There was very little bit of marketing like we have today. And in the 70s, he made $15 million selling a rock. Now, if you can sell a rock, you can sell just about anything if you know how to market it properly, and obviously he did. Bottled water, believe it or not, every year they sell over $15 billion worth of bottled water wholesale. That's not the retail, that's the wholesale. And what is it? It's water in a bottle. They've even come out with statistics recently that said most bottled water is not any better than what you're getting out of your tap. But they market it, they distribute it, and they know how to get it out to the masses. Also, do you remember the Snuggie? A few years back, they sold a robe that people put on backwards, and they sold over 20 million of those at $15 a piece. Now, if you had a robe at home, you didn't need one, but people went out and bought it. Why? Because they used the proper distribution outlets and the proper marketing to get that product out there. Most of you probably know, because it's still around, there's a publication on the stands. If you go to a 7-Eleven, I know they're still there, called the Auto Trader. Okay, I knew the founder of that business, and he sold pictures, ugly pictures, no offense, of ugly cars and old cars with an ad, and he sold those for about $5 a piece. If it had not been for 7-Eleven, there never would have been an Auto Trader, because that was his distribution outlet. He figured that if he could get it into 7-Elevens and sell it at the right price, he would get enough people to purchase those. Nobody knows exactly how much he sold Auto Trader for, but I do know that Cox Media, who purchased it from him, a few months after they bought it, had people wanting to purchase it for as much as $300 million. So they estimate that Stuart Arnold sold that for somewhere between $100 million and $300 million. Why? Because he built a value through distribution. It didn't have pretty pictures in it. He created a money machine. And that's kind of what everybody would like to do with their business. Now, I'm giving you the cream of the crop in some instances, but I'm just trying to get a point across that it's not always about the content. It's not always about the product. It's good to have, and it's very important to have good content and a good product or good service, but it's not necessarily the magic number that you need to have to be successful. You've got to have a combination of what you like to do and are passionate about, along with the proper marketing. So what you have to do is you have to research the best way to market your business, or hire someone who knows how to do that and work with them, and then do it on a consistent basis over and over and over. That's what's going to make you successful in your business. Now, we're not taking call-ins tonight. If we were taking call-ins, we'd be able to talk to you individually about your specific business. But at any time, Walt and I will both make ourselves available. You can go to Let's Talk Business Tampa Bay, tampabay.com. You can contact us. We'll be happy to offer you a 1-hour free consultation to see if we can help you figure out what kind of distribution you need. Or you're also welcome to attend any of our networking meetings. My networking group is called Tampa Bay Networkers, and you can find that online. And we have several different meetings, and you need to find the right meeting for you. So you can check out which meetings are the best ones, and then you need to attend those meetings. That's another whole topic that we'll talk about. As I said before, we're also going to have guests on the show. And because we're talking about distribution, I thought it was a perfect segue. We're here at TalkWatt Studios, and Alex Wadworth is the person who owns the studio and is running it. And I thought it was just perfect for us to interview Alex to find out a little bit more about internet television, or television. No longer need to call it internet. And Walt is going to ask, or interview, I should say, Alex. And this is kind of what you will have an opportunity to do as well if you get on the show. So it's going to give you more exposure to your business. So I'm going to turn this over to Walt now and let him interview Alex.